All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set, hut. 60 out, low.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. From the 24, Murray. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's Kelce on the ground. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path. A significant number.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He finds his man. It's Austin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see
touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point good by Aguayo, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Sunday! 6-6, bullet high.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And his first carry, he loses the football. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
He's checking Craig.
General West.
Showing it. Bang, 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 bang.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. On the delay, here's Hunt. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play fake. Murray. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
Hey, we got to get the stop here, Dave.
22, Jet, cover. 22, Jet, cover.
He's coming. We got double up.
Go.
Mike's 50.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this 1st quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this 1st quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Come get some. Come get some. He don't want it.
36, 36.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Haywood.
Tighten up.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Get ready.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Travis Kelsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Aguayo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
SOS.
Under 10. 10.
Shim. Slam.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, Ford, Tokyo!
To throw, it's Wentz. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. picked off by Ronald Darby. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Mike 50.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On first down, Hunt, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Set, Hunt. 60 out low. 50.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's Murray. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. The Cardinals on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Mike 50.
They scared. Hey.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Fletcher Cox racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. They go through.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you
don't want to.
No, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Wentz now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go. 120.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. This pass complete. Wins to Ertz. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Watch twins.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Single.
Topper!
To try again after the sack. Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Check 26.
Black.
Hey, check. Mike 50.
I'm coming.
Shift. Check 37.
Throwing now is Wentz. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Go.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
What's your son? Mike's 50.
What's your son?
50.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Mike's 50.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The Eagles send out their punter now. Back deep is Tavon Austin. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. A smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return, Jackson. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Empty.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
Joker. He's checking. Crash.
Wentz going to throw.
We ain't giving him nothing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith. After the sack on 1st down, Wentz, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
We got 4. Black. Check 9.
Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Recon, 132 fighter. What's this son?
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At the Eagles' 49-yard line.
Ready up! 53's Mike! Check! 53's Mike! Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray, blitz coming, and down he goes. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this 2nd half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Zoom. 53's the mic.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Shady weapon.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Kill, kill, kill.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Not today.
Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Sunday.
You gonna see me in your nightmares.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback who wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
Check 43. Shut up.
On 1st down, Hunt. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt, and he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Right here.
They'll run again with Hunt. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3.
53, Mike.
Check tight end, check tight. Let's go, let's go.
Murray going to try and throw on third down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And this is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tavon Austin there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point, good by Aguayo, and the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Done. 120.
Mike 50. They can't hang with us.
Watch the safety creep.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Now Wentz rolling to his right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Now Wentz. And Adams has it, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
Porky, 82, Porky.
On first down, Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Wentz now on first down. And that's complete to Adams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check safety, check safety. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. That's fielded in the end zone. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tab.
And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2nd and 5 now. Murray under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nigel Bradham, his 2nd sack of the night. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you hope is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Mike. Hey, here we go. Let's go.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. 2nd and 5 now. Wentz. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A huge play there on the screen pass. 58 yards. This is Jackson on the quick throw from Wentz. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 46 down, man, 5-4.
Watch tight. Tight end right, tight end.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Great 57. Hey, wahoo!
Again, it's Wentz. And now here is another interception. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
53 is the mic. Watch the pass.
Now it's Hunt. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yes.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Carl Lawson in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Here we go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll run. It's Sanders. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
180.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight.
They'll go again with Sanders.
Key 26. Key 26.
That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Yeah, baby.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Watch twist.
One final try now for Wentz. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. They put up their goal at the beginning of this